everyone, welcome to Midtown for new Brew Thursdays. My name's Will.
And I'm Ket.
And today we're going to check into a couple of new beers.
Yeah, what do you want to check out first here?
Oh, let's start with, right there in the front, the Citrophonics IPA from Oakshire.
Oakshire Brewing, straight out of Eugene, Oregon.
Straight out of Eugene?
Straight out of Eugene.
I like it. So, this is a IPA with citrus.
Right, it's got bitter orange peel, lime, lemon peel, I believe.
Grapefruit, I think, was on the list, right?
So we got lime, bitter orange, and grapefruit.
Yeah, grapefruit, yep. So, using those peels, you're going to get all the essential oils out of the citrus, but not like juice. So again, not like a fruited beer where you're using the fruit pulp or the fruit sugars to ferment. Instead, they're using the peels in this case to add flavor.
And it's also Citra and Cascade hops, so that'll...
Oh yeah. Citra and, okay, so more citrus flavors in the hops as well. Oh yeah. Kind of sweet.
It's refreshing.
Mm-hmm. It is a little sweet. It smells a little sweet, and it is a little sweet on the palate. Not dry, not bitter at all.
I'm not picking up a lot of citrus like I thought it would be, at least.
It's understated. I think like the grapefruit's coming through a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's the most dominant. And again, that's probably coming from the blend of the hops and the citrus that's added.
That's nice. I was a little afraid it'd be a little too
fruity.
Yeah, a little too fruity.
I think we've had our experiences with beers that were too limey, especially.
Oh yes, the lime beer.
That being said, I do like a good lime sour, but that's a totally other realm.
All right, let's go to the dark side next. Here, we got from Worthy Brewing out of Bend, Oregon, Lights Out Stout.
Another Oregon beer. Actually, I just came back from Oregon, so this is kind of fitting. There we go. Just went down and saw Alton Brown on his Beyond the Eats tour.
Cool.
And definitely had quite a few beers from a lot of places.
You know, Will, I learned pretty much everything I know about the science of cooking from Alton Brown Good Eats.
Absolutely. Dude's amazing. Yeah, and we took the opportunity to try a bunch of Oregon beers. We're coming back and trying a few more. It's kind of easier to find a new beer in a state you don't live in because everything is a brewery that's a little farther away.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's warm. Like very warming.
I think it's 7%.
Is it?
7.7, I believe, is the ABV.
Just a little bit of coffee, a little bit of vanilla.
Yep. It's brewed with, it says Bob's Red Mill Oats.
Okay.
Coffee and vanilla beans. So.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll sneak up on you at 7.7%.
Oh, it's very, very drinkable. That you can put that away very easily. And then find yourself swimming. Absolutely.
All right, moving
Marvelous.
on. So once again, that's Worthy Brewing, Lights Out Stout.
Lights out. That's
Lights
well
out.
named.
Yes.
If you're not careful.
All right. How about a Dale's Pale Ale? And we've all seen this around. They've been around canning this particular beer since 2002. Out of Colorado.
Yeah, definitely almost kind of a mainstay of the craft industry. It has almost become something you just look past and you should not.
Yeah, they were a craft brewery that, they blew up in the early days and started canning. And I think they have 3 breweries now.
Yeah, 3 different locations.
Austin,
all
Texas, Colorado, and what was it, Vermont?
I think that's right.
Yeah. North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. There we go.
Way off.
Somewhere on the eastern side, north, south, who knows? But yeah, no, like I said, these days, a lot of breweries are canning, especially with the change in the market where people aren't dining in as much. So they really were trailblazers, and now everyone is kind of following in their footsteps, but way, way later.
Well, especially with the pandemic,
Right.
I think a lot of breweries are finding out that canning is a little more accessible.
I think somebody's been doing it for a while. This is also very highly rated on the rate beer. It's got like a 96, 97.
I mean, it's not spectacular in any means where it's like there's nothing that really stands out except for it's just a good example of a pale ale.
Yeah. No, I don't think you you don't want anything to jump out. You'd be like, oh, it's not an IPA. It's not going to hit you with a bunch of flavor. It's just got, it's very well, it's evenly blended.
Yeah.
I think that's the best.
Extremely
best
drinkable. I understand why. I mean, I think I had it about 5 years ago. One time I've had it. And
I've had it at beer pairings with Oscar Blues, and no, it is really well balanced. Your malts and your hops are both there. It's not super bitter. It's not super sweet. Just, I mean, run of the mill is again one of those things that might sound like a criticism, and it's hardly a criticism.
no, I mean it's hard to.
This is what everyone's emulating.
It's hard to do a good, just even keel beer, right? I mean, it's nice to have something, spectacular every once in a while with crazy stuff. But I mean, this is something you can drink every day.
Absolutely, that's just it. This is something that people it becomes their favorite. They go back for it over and over again, and it's just because it always hits the spot. It's the spot right on point.
Good stuff. Dale's Pale Ale, Oscar Blues.
Indeed.
All right, we're gonna try something. It's a little weird.
This one's totally different.
Yeah, it's from Woodchuck Hard Cider. It's bubbly Prosecco.
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 Not a Perry.
Prosecco.
Necessarily.
Right.
Is it still a cider?
It
does.
So they're trying to be like a champagne cider,
But with pear. That's all over the place.
Yeah. Well, this is why I was kind of interested to see.
Yeah. And you said these guys are from where?
These guys are out of Vermont.
Oh, that's
actually.
Vermont.
This is Vermont.
That was what was in your head. Okay, so this is well outside of something we don't normally buy anything from the East Coast, with very few exceptions. We don't have a lot of options. So, yeah.
Very, very, very
East
bubbly.
Coast cider. It ought to be with a name like Prosecco. Very Thanksgiving theme too. We just got off the holiday.
that's like champagne.
Yeah, a little sweeter in the nose, obviously. Lots of sugars left over. Ooh.
It's dangerous.
And like I said, it is still sweet. It's very drinkable. No real astringent. Like sometimes ciders, especially higher alcohol ciders done with champagne yeast and things, get that astringent, almost like
that aftertaste.
Vinegary kind of. Yeah, it's not there at all.
No, this is something that would.
I mean, it's like Martinelli's, but more floral.
It's dry.
It is dry.
It's dry.
But I mean, it's about as easy to drink as a sparkling, apple cider. So be careful.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
It's a 6.1. So yeah, this will sneak up on you too. Maybe that's the theme for the day. Stuff that's too easy to drink.
Yeah. Well, we should have pulled out a can of that Comatose because
Oh,
me not being an IPA guy, and that's a double.
we'll put that one on in the future. If anyone knows
Coming
Comatose,
next.
it's one of Cat and I's favorites. So
Well, and on a bubbly note.
absolutely.
Oh, and if you guys watch our videos and you've been seeing our cool swag here that we've been wearing, we have this new run of Midtown Hoodie with the zip-ups, ultra premium zip-ups.
Yep.
Show them the little neck gaiter, keep you warm.
Hip logo back here.
yeah.
Comes up nice and high.
Yeah.
Hoodies to boot. It's a good cut.
And this is
good
our
color.
our classic, just non-zip hoodie.
Pullover
We
style.
are gonna be.
You got a logo on the back as well. You want to?
Yeah.
Yep. So the big M logo on the back, and then the integrated logo on the front.
And we are gonna be doing a sale on them probably next week. If you want to pick up Christmas presents.
Yeah. So watch our Facebook page for details on what's going to be. They're available right now, but like I said, we'll probably be doing some kind of bundle deal or something like that down the line to prepare for the holidays. It's something you can buy here in town. It's not going to get stuck on a ship somewhere. But we do have limited supplies because what we've made so far is all we have for the holiday season. So if you got a size dependent issue, come see us sooner than later. But like I said, watch for the ads coming up.
Righto.
Thanks for visiting, guys. Happy to see you, and we'll be back next week for another review.
Yep, next Thursday.